This is the interview your boss does not want you to see. We're going to tell you how to get paid what you're worth. Good information for the next time you have that annual review with the boss. Joe Gonzales with staffing firm Robert Half International is joining us this morning to tell us how to get paid. Good morning.
Morning.
So how many people out there are getting paid what they're worth versus those who aren't?
You know, we did this survey with about 400 different people, and about 44% said they weren't getting paid enough. 55% felt like they were kind of right on point.
Okay.
And then 3% were honest and were like, I'm kind of overpaid, which was interesting to kind of see.
They fessed it up.
Yeah.
All right, so for the ones who aren't being paid what they're worth, how do you first calculate what it is that you are worth? Because some people just may not think any amount is, worthy of them.
Yeah, it's tough. You got to do some homework. One of the things we publish every year is a salary guide. Is a good place to start. A lot of the different employment groups will have some guidelines on it, but you kind of do some homework as well. See what your similar position is paying within your city.
Okay.
And then you can kind of get a gauge of kind of where you are.
All right. So if you feel like you're one of the people who isn't being paid what they're worth, how do you then approach the boss with that and say, hey, I need some more?
It's mid-year, so it's not a bad time to kind of bring it up.
Okay.
But do your homework. Take a look at what you've done as far as your accomplishments over the last year or so, where you've been a key player or put extra time in special projects. You want to have that kind of ammunition ready to go when you have that conversation as well. And
then when you get in there to say, okay, I've done this, and the boss still says, well, that's nice and we appreciate it, and you get to keep your job because of that. How do you do the negotiation process? Because I think that intimidates a lot of people.
It does. I think money scares people a lot of times, and they're comfortable in their job, but they feel like I deserve a little bit more. Sometimes the negotiation may come to maybe more flexible hours.
Okay.
There might be alternatives to the dollar, as opposed to maybe telecommuting or different things like that.
Do you all do surveys for what people make in the media?
No.
Oh, darn. We'll talk in the commercial.
Okay.
And then we'll go talk to Mike Tomko, my boss. Thanks, Joe.
You bet.